Hi dear children, in this video we are going to discuss exercise 4.2. First question. The first question, we need to find out the roots of the quadratic equation by using factorization. Okay, we need to find out the roots of the quadratic equation by using factorization. So the first one is, first sub question, x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. X square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay, listen. If we want to find out the roots of this quadratic equation by using factorization, so we need to find two numbers. We need to split this middle term. We need to find two numbers a and b such that a plus b is equal to this coefficient of x minus 3 and ab is equal to coefficient of x square into constant term, that is 1 into minus 10 is equal to minus 10. Okay, so we need to split this minus 3 such that two numbers, the sum of that two numbers will give us minus 3 and the product of that two numbers we need to get it as minus 10. Okay, so minus 10 and minus 3. We know that 5 into 2 that is 10. 5 into 2 that is 10. But here we need to get minus 10. So either we need to put minus here or we need to put that minus with 2. Okay. If you put minus with 2, we will get 5 into minus 2 is equal to minus 10. And what about this 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, that is not minus 3. We need to get the sum of that two numbers is equal to minus 3, but here we got 3. So this is not possible. So we will put that minus with 5. So minus 5 into 2 is equal to minus 10 and minus 5 plus 2 is equal to minus 3. So we got two numbers a and b such that a into b is equal to minus 10 and a plus b is equal to minus 3. So I am going to split this middle term, that is x square minus 3 we need to split, that is minus 5x plus 2x. Okay, minus 5x plus 2x. Minus 5x plus 2x we will get minus 3x. Minus 10 is equal to 0. Now take x outside from these two terms. We will get x into x square minus 5. Sorry, x minus 5. If you took x outside from first two terms, we will have x into x minus 5 plus take 2 common, then x minus 5 is equal to 0. And consider first two terms. Just look at this. We can see that x minus 5 is common. So that x minus 5, take it common. So x minus 5 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. If you took x minus 5 from the first term, we will have x there. And if you took x minus 5 from the second term, we will have 2 there. So if you took x minus 5 outside from first two terms, we will have x minus 5 into x plus 2. Here the product of two numbers is equal to 0. That means either the first number is equal to 0 or the second number is equal to 0. This means x is equal to 5 or x is equal to minus 2. X is equal to 5 or x is equal to minus 2. Therefore, 5 and minus 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation x square minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. Second one, 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. Here we need to find a and b such that a plus b is equal to 1 because the coefficient of x is 1. And ab is equal to 2 into minus 6, that is minus 12. AB is equal to minus 12. We need to find two values a and b such that a plus b is equal to 1 and AB is equal to minus 12. What are that values? Which gives the sum is equal to 1 and product is equal to minus 12. Okay, since this product is negative, one number should be a negative number. Okay, since this product is negative, one number should be a negative number. And the sum is positive. That means the greatest number is positive. We will have two numbers and one number should be a negative number. Since the sum is positive, that means the greatest number, that is positive. Okay, so just tell me the numbers which gives product is equal to 12. Product is equal to 12. Okay, 6 into 2, that is 12, right? And 4 into 3, that is also 12. 1 into 12, that is also 12. Okay. 6 into 2, if you took the A and B as 6 and 2, then 6 into 2, that is 12. And if you want to get this minus 12, as I said, the greatest number should be positive. So I will put negative for 2. So 6 into minus 2 is minus 12. What is the 6 minus 2? That is 4, not equal to 1. So this is not possible. So I will consider the next option, 4 into 3. Okay. 4 into 3, that is 12, and we need to get minus 12. So 4 and 3, that is our option. Minus 12 we need to get, but the sum we need to get positive. Sum is positive means the greatest number is positive. Okay, so here the greatest number is 4. So this is positive and this is negative. Now 4 into minus 3, that is 4 into minus 3, we will get minus 12. And 4 plus minus 3, this is equal to 4 plus minus 3 is equal to 1. So we got, so our choice is 4 and minus 3. So we will split this middle term by using these two numbers, that is 2x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. 4x minus 3x is x itself. Now take 2x outside from these two terms, then 2x into, if you took 2x outside from the first term, x will remain there, and in the second term 2 will remain there. And from this minus 3, take it outside. Then in the first term x will remain, and in the second term plus 2 will remain is equal to 0. Now consider these two terms. We can see x plus 2 is common. So take it outside. And the first term 2x will be there, and the second term minus 3 will be there. This is equal to 0. And this means x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus 2, or 2x is equal to 3. That is x is equal to 3 by 2. So the values of x are minus 2 and 3 by 2. Therefore, minus 2 and 3 by 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation. 2x square plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Third one. Root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Here we need to find a and b such that a plus b is equal to the coefficient of x7, and ab is equal to product of the coefficient of x square and constant term, that is root 2 into 5 root 2. We know that root 2 into root 2 is 2. 2 into 5, 10. So we need to find a and b such that a plus b equal to 7 and ab is equal to 10. Okay, what are that numbers? A plus b is equal to 7 and ab is equal to 10. Product we need to get 10. Okay, the possible combinations 1 into 10 or 5 into 2. Okay, 1 into 10 or 5 into 2. Which one we can choose? 1 into 10, that will give us 10. But 1 plus 10, that is not 7. That is 11. So our choice is 5 into 2. 5 and 2. Here, there is no problem with the sign of the numbers, because sum is positive and product is also positive. So that two numbers should be positive. So we got 5 and 2. 5 and 2, that is our choice. So we are going to write it as root 2x square. Now split the 7x as 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Okay. And this is from first two terms, take root 2x outside. Oh, one more step we will write. Root 2x square plus this 2x we can write it as root 2 into root 2x. Okay, 2x we can write it as root 2 into root 2x plus 5x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Now from these two terms, take root 2x outside. Then in the first term x will remain, and the second term if we took root 2x outside, root 2 will remain there. And from these two terms 5 take common, then x plus root 2 is equal to 0. Here x plus root 2 is common, so take it outside. So x plus root 2 into root 2 x plus 5 is equal to 0. X plus root 2 into root 2 x plus 5 is equal to 0. So equate it with 0, we will get x plus root 2 equal to 0, implies x is equal to minus root 2, and root 2 x plus 5 is equal to 0. Thus implies root 2 x is equal to minus 5 and x is equal to minus 5 by root 2. X is equal to minus 5 by root 2. So minus root 2 and minus 5 by root 2 are the roots of the quadratic equation. Root 2 x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Fourth one, 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. 2x square minus x plus 1 by 8 is equal to 0. Here we have one fraction, that is 1 by 8. Okay, to clear that fraction, just multiply this equation throughout by 8. Okay, just multiply this equation throughout by 8. Then we will get 8 into 2, that is 16x square minus 8x plus 8 into 1 by 8, that is 1, is equal to 0. So the equation becomes 16x square minus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now we need to find out that a and b such that a plus b is equal to coefficient of x is minus 8 and ab is equal to 16 into 1, that is 16. So we need to find two numbers such that the sum of that two numbers is equal to minus 8 and the product of that two numbers is equal to 16. Okay, here 4 into 4, okay, that is 16. 4 into 4 is 16. But here we need to get minus 8 as the sum. So we will put minus. Now minus 4 into minus 4 is plus 16 and minus 4 plus minus 4 is minus 8. So we will split this middle term as 16x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Minus 4x is a minus 8x. Okay, now from first two terms, take 4x outside. Then we will have, if you took 4x from 16, 4 will be there, and x from x square, then x will be there. Okay, so we will have 4x minus 1. Minus, take minus outside from these two terms, then that is become 4x minus 1. Okay, if you took minus outside from minus 4x, then that is become plus 4x, and if you took minus outside from plus 1, that is become minus 1 is equal to 0. Now 4x minus 1 is common. 4x minus 1 is common. Then in the first term 4x will remain and the second term minus 1 will remain. Now if you equate it with 0, we will get 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Again 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. That is 4x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. Here also 4x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 4. Therefore, here we have equal roots, that is 1 by 4 and 1 by 4 are two equal roots of the given quadratic equation. Next one. Fifth one, 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. 100x square minus 20x plus 1 is equal to 0. Here a plus b is equal to minus 20 and ab is equal to 100 into 1, that is 100. Okay. So a plus b we need to get minus 20 and product we need to get 100. That is 10 into 10, that will gives 100. But here 10 plus 10 we will get only positive 20. We need to get minus 20. So minus 10 minus 10. Okay. Minus 10 plus minus 10, that is minus 20. Minus 10 into minus 10, that is plus 100. So this is become 100x square minus 10x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now take 10x common from these two terms. Then this is 10x minus 1 and take minus common, then that is 10x minus 1, okay, equal to 0. If you took 10 outside from 100, then 10 will remain. X outside from x square, x will remain. And we took 10x outside, then here we will have minus 1. And we are taking minus outside from these two terms. Then if you took minus outside from minus 10x, that is become plus 10x. And if you took minus outside from plus 1, then that is become minus 1. Now 10x minus 1 is common. So 10x minus 1 into first term 10x will remain and the second term minus 1 will remain. Here also we have equal roots. That is 10x minus 1 is equal to 0 or 10x minus 1 is equal to 0. This implies 10x is equal to 1, that is x is equal to 1 by 10. Here also we will get x is equal to 1 by 10. Therefore, the equal roots of the given quadratic equations are 1 by 10 and 1 by 10. Now we are going to do the third question. Third one, find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Here the word problem is given. First we need to form the quadratic equation. After that we need to solve the quadratic equation. Okay. First find two numbers whose sum is 27. Okay. So I am going to take the one number. Let one number is equal to x. First number is equal to x, and it is given that the sum of first number plus second number is equal to 27. The sum of that two numbers is equal to 27, and first number we took it as x. So x plus second number is equal to 27. Then what is our second number? That is 27 minus x. So the second number is equal to 27 minus x. Second number is equal to 27 minus x. And the given information is the product of these two numbers is equal to 182. What is the product? X into 27 minus x is equal to 182. X into 27 minus x is equal to 182. Now just open this bracket. Then 27x minus x square is equal to 182. 27x minus x square is equal to 182. Actually, it is better to keep the coefficient of x square is positive. So we will take all the terms into this side. Then we will get x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. X square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. So this is our quadratic equation. So we got the quadratic equation. Now we need to find out the value of x. Okay, the quadratic equation is x square minus 27x plus 182 is equal to 0. That's splitting the middle term method. So x square, this minus 27, I'm going to write it as minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 equal to 0. Minus 13x minus 14x, again we will get minus 27. And from first to two terms, just take x outside, then we will have x minus 13. And from these two terms, take minus 14 outside. then the first term, that is x, and this is minus 13 is equal to 0. And now x minus 13 is common. So x minus 13 into, in the first term x will remain and the second term 14 will remain. This is equal to 0. That is x minus 13 is equal to 0, or x minus 14 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to 13 or x is equal to 14. X is equal to 13 or x is equal to 14. Okay, that is if x is equal to 13. Okay, if x is equal to 13, then the second number is, that is 27 minus x, right? The second number that we took it as 27 minus x, that we will get it as 27 minus 13 is equal to 40. 27 minus 13 is equal to 14. So if a first number is equal to 13, then the second number we will get it as 14. Okay, suppose the first number is equal to 14. Then the second number, that is 27 minus x is equal to 27 minus 14 is equal to 13. Okay. If the first number is 14, then we will get the second number as 13. Anyway, we are getting the same number, 13 and 14. Therefore, the required two numbers are 13 and 14. Now, fourth question. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. Sum of whose squares is 365. Here also we need to consider the consecutive positive integers. In exercise 4.1, we discussed one problem in the case of consecutive positive integers. So the consecutive positive integers, we will take that as x and x plus 1. This is our consecutive positive integers, and the given information is the sum of their squares. Okay, so the square of the first number is x square and the square of the second number is x plus 1 all square. And according to the question, the sum of their squares is equal to 365. Sum of their squares. So x square plus x plus 1 all square is equal to 365. Sum of their squares is equal to 365. That is x square plus, expand it by using a plus b all square. That is x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365. X square plus x square, that is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 is equal to 0. That is 2x square plus 2x minus 364 is equal to 0. We can divide this equation throughout by 2. Just divide this equation throughout by 2. Then we will get x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. X square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. Okay. Here also we are going to apply splitting the middle term method. So the quadratic equation is x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. So we need to find out two numbers such that a plus b is equal to 1, coefficient of x, and ab is equal to, the product we will get it as minus 182. Okay. The 182 that we will get by multiplying 13 and 14. 182 we will get it by multiplying 13 and 14. Okay. Here this is minus 182. So the one number that should be negative, and here the sum is positive. So the greatest number is positive. So the small number we will put it as negative. So minus 13 into 14, that is minus 182, and minus 13 plus 14, that is 1. So we will split this as x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. 14x minus 13x, that we will get it as x itself. Now from first two terms, x outside, then x plus 14, and from the minus 13x and minus 182, take minus 13 outside. Okay, take minus 13 outside, then we will get x plus 14 is equal to 0. If you took minus 13 outside from minus 13x, x will remain, and minus 13 outside from minus 182, we will get plus 14. Now x plus 14 is common, so x plus 14 into x minus 13 is equal to 0. Okay, product of two numbers is equal to 0. That means either the first number is equal to 0 or the second number is equal to 0. Okay, so that is x plus 14 is equal to 0 or x minus 13 is equal to 0. That is x is equal to minus 14 or x is equal to 13. X is equal to minus 14 or x is equal to 13. We got two values, and in our question it is given that x is a positive integer. So we will take our x as plus 13. We can't take x is equal to minus 13 because it is a positive integer.